Hi guys, Stan here and welcome to actually my first video on my new channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my 3 top tips to keep in mind when you're putting together your very own desk setup. So let's jump right in. So my first tip would be to actually position your desk close by to a window. So this offers a couple of different benefits, and probably the most obvious is the natural light that you actually get going into your workspace. So I find this really useful, as I've noticed it does actually help you to concentrate more on your work, because having a little bit of natural light actually helps you to keep a little bit more awake, and it's a lot nicer than just sitting in a corner in the dark. So yeah, a bit of natural light onto your setup is always a good thing. So the second advantage of this is that if you have your desk facing the window, sometimes looking out the window can actually help reduce your eye strain, because it helps your eyes to focus on something more distant. So if you look beyond your monitor every so often and look at something outside of the window, it means your eyes aren't focusing the same distance all the time, and this can reduce your eye strain and therefore mean you can work for longer periods of time without feeling tired. So my second tip kind of links to this, and it's to do with the lighting in your setup. So as you can see here, I've actually got a LED light strip attached to the back of my desk, and the main purpose of this is to illuminate the area behind the monitor when I'm working at night time or in the dark. And this again helps with eye strain, because when you're working in the dark, it's not very good to have a bright screen with a dark background behind it. So putting some lighting behind your monitor can help illuminate the area a little bit more, and then your eyes aren't constantly having to change between the bright light of the monitor and the dark background. It's important to have a well-lit space for where you're doing your work. You can also see that I've got a desk lamp on my desk, and that's just pointing upwards to kind of brighten up the area a little bit more. And I also use LifeX bulbs in my room, which are really good because you can set them to whatever colour you want, and that really helps to create a more natural light, especially at night time. Whatever you feel comfortable working in, you can set that with your LifeX bulbs. But yeah, the LED strip is probably the thing I would recommend most though, because it's fairly cheap. I got a 2-meter LED strip with a controller and everything for £15, so they're really affordable, really good value for money, and offers a really good way to improve the lighting and the feel of your desk setup. So my third tip for creating your desk setup is to consider the cable management. One of my biggest tips for cable management would actually be to order the right length cables that you're going to need for all the things that are on your desk. A really good example of this is if you actually measure the distance between your computer and your monitor. You can actually order the correct length HDMI cable. You can get them really cheaply off eBay, but what this means is that you have less excess cable to manage afterwards, which means there's a lot less clutter on and around your desk. There are also a variety of different things you can use to help manage your cables, of course. So you can use things like Velcro cable ties, and also you can buy tubes like this one from IKEA, which allow you to stuff all your cables into one tube, route them all down neatly, and that just helps to keep your setup looking neat and tidy. And then that of course means less cables, you've got more space on your desk to keep things that you actually need to use, rather than have to wade through a load of cables all the time. And you know, having a neat environment often makes people a lot more productive, because it's a nicer place to work. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed those 3 top tips to keep in mind. If you have any more, feel free to leave them down in the comments. I'm sure people will love to benefit from those. And of course, any things that I've mentioned in this video, any products, I'll leave them in the description, links to them, so you can go and buy them. Subscribe to the new channel if you haven't already. I should be uploading a lot more videos to this channel soon. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.